Highlights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It is Bayern Munich, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And here's how Bayern will line up. Manuel Neuer gets the nod in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside Eric Dyer in central defence. Joshua Kimmich plays with Leon Goretzka in the centre of midfield. And the focal point in attack. And he's made headway! There it is! And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And then we see how calm he is with his finishing. He rounds the keeper so easily, it was never in doubt.
Vinicius Junior. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Mbappe. Bayern regaining possession here. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. And it's still on. And it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be! So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. David Alaba. Can he find the right pass? Oh, great piece of individual skill, but no damage done. That's the main thing. And he did well to cut it out. They've chosen to go through Harry Kane. Options around him. Well, Bayern with the ball again. Opportunity it is. Couldn't quite hang on. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. Well, on with the game. And will that goal have the effect of stinging Bayern Munich into action? He's certainly not alone. And the cross into the middle. Clears it away. Well, no way through. Sané. He's managed to get in behind. And a good take under duress there. A free kick decision going the way of Bayern. Kane. Determined defending. Promising pass. And threading it through. Offside it is. Such a pity for him.
Well, he thought he was onside, but I think the assistant got that absolutely right.
Kane. Harry Kane slips it through. And he didn't hesitate. Good thing too.
Well, he's so quick off his line. That's great goalkeeping, you have to say.
Room to roam for the Merengues here. The challenge that was required. Teammates in the middle. And defensive play to be applauded. Oh, that's a really good run. The danger averted thanks to his teammate. Sané. Could be dangerous. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savouring, pure brilliance.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Decent looking pass. It's had to look a bit lively given the pressure. From one side of the pitch to the other. And the danger is averted. And the flag has gone up, offside. What to like about that pass? And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. And a timely intervention. Now, options are plenty. Now, straight out of play off the keeper's boot. It will be a throw-in. Bellingham. Valverde. Very quick thinking there. And we will have just one additional minute. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, Jamal Musiala is... And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Rodrigo. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes.
Well, it could be on for him here. Would have the confidence to try that. Simply magnificent.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the chip requires such good technique. That's a brilliant bit of skill. What a goal.
On with the game then. 3-2. What will happen next? And teammates around him. Mendy. Pushing into the middle. And the problem not completely solved. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Spillage from the goalkeeper, routine. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. And And teammates to play it to. And he might be through here. Just straying offside. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. Now we're into the final half hour. It's there for him! Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Well, he was in the right place to intercept.
Well, that could prove to be a big moment in the game. They still have a chance here, and that's thanks to that save by Courtois.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid on level. Underway once more. Level at 3-3. Leon Goretzka. Can he find the right pass? He's broken free. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Out of play for a Bayern throw-in. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Oh, really careless. They might be in. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Well, a bad pass it was. And support available. And he's through. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Jamal Musiala. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Oh, surely! And the flag has gone up. Offside. Has gone up here. Offside it is. And he's through here. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Again, he goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Will he play it in? This could level it. And the decision is one of offside here. Throw in then for Bayern. Well, they have it again. And teammates around him. It's looking promising. And huge credit to the goalkeeper. They're not out of this.
And could that save just inspire them? They need to get the ball forward quickly here.
And crossed in there. His opponent completely. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Oh, what an opportunity. Could be offering here. Oh, superb save. Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. A real opening now. What great excitement. And the match is level. Valverde. Mendy. And Valverde. And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. Teammates available. Mbappe. Just the challenge that was required. Could be threatening. It could be for Sané. Can they forge ahead? No! And all because of the goalkeeper. Margins.
Well, he has done well there, but he should have won the game. They probably won't get another chance now.
Must take the lead here. And they do! And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive, astonishing drama. And there it is, the full-time whistle. They're on a fantastic run of early season form, and the title might be in their future, Stuart.
Well, of course, it's still early days, Derek, but I have to say, they look like a title-winning side to me. They were excellent in most departments today. They just need to keep working hard.
And it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be.
Like I know I can fix him. She's got hearts in her eyes, and she draws me kissing other guys. Her love, the type where she don't know where to draw the line. Cheerleader, thought she needed me, but I need her. It's not fair, 'cause I know you like the back of my hands. Don't you care? I gave you everything, got a feeling when you're not there. It's kinda sad how it's not your fault you're living in a madhouse. I can't back down, aren't you tired of blending into the background? She's got hearts in her eyes, saying boy you better watch the time, 'cause if you're not mine, I'd rather see you burn alive. Cheerleader says she hates me 'cause
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It is Bayern Munich, and they take on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. I know it's early in the season, but their performances have been excellent. They've shown quality on the ball, great fitness levels, and a real hunger to defend. Another win today, and they have to be favourites for the title.
Mbappe. An effective cross. And you've got to say, not the best of volleys that time.
Yeah, it was certainly there to hit, but he just couldn't make the right contact. It was well wide in the end.
Sloppy from Sané. Rodrigo. Vinicius! What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Now possibilities in the centre. Teammate in support. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Mbappe, chance here. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. A glorious chance. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Leroy Sané. Oh, good-looking run. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Well, you don't really want to be picking up a caution so early in the game, Stuart.
Well, he's going to be under pressure now. That was a reckless challenge. He didn't need to make it at all.
Sané. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Plenty of support here. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And coolly done in the end. Not great from the keeper. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, he's gone into the referee's notebook.
And he can't be surprised. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
Free kick from that position.
Well, how unlucky was that? Just look at his technique. He strikes it so well.
They're delivering that deep cross. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Well, he's certainly not alone. Put it away. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. And he's also showing him the yellow card.
Yeah, he had to make the challenge, but it was always going to be risky, and so it proved.
And he puts it away confidently. My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Just the challenge that was required. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Oh, big chance! Impudent efforts. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish. Valverde. And he has options available. Might work out. And they could do damage. Stopped there by Danny Carvajal. Wonderful chance. Really doughty defending. And it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end. Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Feeding it through. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt.
Rodrigo. And he might be through here. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Rodrigo. He's in here. A goal that is out of this world. I don't think anyone expected that, not least the goalkeeper. And I have a feeling we'll be seeing that time and time again. Incredible. Can he take advantage? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
A successful intervention, winning the ball back. Plenty of support here. Oh, breezing past him. And quick thinking defensively. Rodrigo. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Can they use their pace? On a poor touch, really, and unable to prevent the corner. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Konrad Laimer. And now Rodrigo. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. And it's a quality pass.